Hello, this is Nick and welcome to my channel. I can't believe we're at December already. This has been quite a year, right? I've been quite busy the past few days and I didn't have a lot of time to make a full-on spread. And you would notice that for the past few months, I've been actually doing a minimalist style in my bullet journal. I used to go on full decoration on my monthly pages because they used to be the only pages that I really intentionally decorate. But with this pandemic and the lines between work and home life getting blurred, I decided to make things more simple. So I decided to do more minimalist spreads for the remaining third quarter or fourth quarter of the year. The technique I discovered while doing minimalist was to use templates or masks for coloring in the boxes. This helps give it a more clean line, which I find is what's common with beautiful minimalist spreads. Everything is symmetrical and well lined up, and there's no like excess lines or curvy broken lines, so everything's just straight. So I've started using sticky notes to create my masks. My spreads aren't really neat as I want it to be, but they are very much better than how I used to do these when I was trying out minimalist a few years ago, and they look really horrible, to be honest. So this masking technique actually upped my minimalist game. Although this is kind of wasteful, so what I do is after using the sticky notes, I hold on to them and use them when I need to write something down. That way, it doesn't waste that much paper. For this month, I also decided to do some type of floating calendar where there are their own individual boxes instead of the usual ones that I make that are just full of lines. Just one straight line, horizontal, vertical, and everything's there. I wanted to have this look more like an advent calendar. That's why I opted for this look. And then I chose red and green for the Christmas colors because it's Christmas time. I decided to use black ink to label everything. I should have used white to make it pop out more, but I don't know why. I just grabbed my black pen. So all in all, for the entire spread, I just used 3 pens. The pens I used are the Tombow Drawing Pen, which is a 0.1 millimeter point, and then the brush pens that I used were Zig Clean Color Real brush pens. The colors are deep red and olive green. I decided to alternate to red and green to make it pop out more, make it look a little more festive than having like a block of just straight red and then a block of straight green. Here I'm writing my goals for each facet of my life. This helps me achieve my annual goals, and in this way also of doing it, each box is exactly the amount of space that I need for it. And I think it helps tie together the entire clean look that I'm going for and the advent calendar-y look that I'm going for here with floating boxes. I chose olive green and deep red because I wanted to have it a little muted instead of a very bright red and green. It's just the mood that I am in. I'm not in a down or low mood. It's just that I'm more in a toned down, chill kind of mood for this Christmas. I think the greatest lesson this pandemic has brought in my life is to actually just slow down and relax. So I'm taking that and incorporating it in my bullet journal this month. So now I'm making my social media tracker. This is something new that I added last month and I really like it. So I'm actually considering moving out of a planner for my social media for next year. But we'll see. But so far, I'm liking this tracker in my bullet journal. For this month, I also decided that this will be my only tracker because I'm running out of space in my notebook and I don't want to open a new one, especially since it's the last month of the year. And who am I kidding? I'm not using my finance tracker as much as I want to. I just list down my budget but not really stick to it, and I don't list down my expenses, so it's kind of a moot point, especially now in December. I'll incorporate it again next year when I have more space in my journal. While making this tracker, I made a mistake on the left side. I was supposed to have 3 line graphs, but I accidentally turned one into a table. I also forgot to alternate the colors of red and green. Oops! But oh well, we all make mistakes. I've accepted mistakes as a big part of my bullet journaling and my self-improvement. We're down to the last page of my monthly pages in my bullet journal, and this is actually the first page, which is the December cover. I'm really loving just putting a rectangle on the page and then writing the month at the bottom right corner. So this is what I'm doing again for this month. I think this is the 3rd time I'm doing this. I just used my brush pens to create that line and just used my black pen to write the month, and I didn't even bother writing nicely. I just haphazardly wrote the month, and I actually like how it looked. For me, it just really captured that vintagey, old soul December theme that I want, a chill December. And so now let's flip through all of the pages. This is my December cover page. And this is my monthly dashboard with the calendar and my goals. And here is my social media statistics. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit like. And I would also love if you would subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye!